What up, world? I'm Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrudeUniversity.com, home of the #1 crypto classes. If you want to take this complex world of crypto, make it super simple so you can have more success, this channel is for you. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on that bell. There has been a lot of talk about Bitcoin going to 20K, but is there a secret in the charts that say we're going to go there this week? Or are the charts saying we're about to fall a lot lower? In today's video, we're going to look at 3 simple charts that will tell us the truth about what the data is saying. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Hope you have a smile on your face. Hope you're looking fresh. And I hope you are ready for an incredible video. So we're going to look at 3 categories to really discover the truth about, are we about to go to 20K this week, or are we about to go a lot lower in prices? The 3 categories, we're going to start with trends. What are our trends telling us? The big picture trends and the short-term trends. We're also going to take a look at our indicators. What are our indicators telling us? And there's some really interesting things happening in the indicators. And then we're going to take a look at that big picture. And there's some very, very interesting information that not a lot of people are seeing in the charts with that big picture. And between the 3, it's going to paint something really clear for us to say which way we're about to go. On top of all that, we're going to have a pop quiz today, so pay close attention to each chart. I'm curious to see if you are going to get every question correct, or are you just going to get one question correct? Very curious to see how that's going to play out. And then we're going to cover a secret coin that was voted on by you. We're going to cover T8 on that, and we're going to announce the Bitcoin $100 winner tomorrow on Twitter. Okay, so first and foremost, this chart right here is really, really a powerful chart for us to understand what is happening in the big picture. This chart started way back in July 2010. What we know is that we've had this long-term trend line here. Long-term trend line. If we dig in, it started way, way back here with resistance in January of 2011. This was our first bear market, right? Very first bear market came up. We got rejected by our level, came down, held support right on our trend line. And that's what really started the next 7 to 8 years of charting, because we've got rejection here. We broke through momentarily, came back down, and we held support during this entire period here. And I believe this was for more than 500 days. Yeah, just about 600 days, 608 days we held as support here. Just think about that for a second. 608 days held support. So this trend line goes for many, many years, and then we broke it recently for the first time in 7 years. We broke it when we were at about 6,000. And remember, at that point, nobody thought we were breaking 6,000. But a year and a half ago, we had called for our bottom to be at 3,500. We made this video way back in February of 2018, and a lot of people called us crazy for the next 3 to 6 to 8 months. They said, Steve, we would never go below 8,000. We will never go below 6,000. But we ended up going to 3,001. So we weren't correct, but we were very, very close. So this was a major break because it was the first break in 7 years. If we just zoom out and look at our trend line here, it's the first break in 7 years. That's very, very significant. Now, what happened was we had our bottoming candle here, right? And then we went on a legendary rally, and we got rejected by what is now our major resistance. We're talking major, major resistance. This is a fascinating chart. 7 years of support. What was support? Now resistance. But when we were at this point and we went on a legendary rally, how would anybody know that? How could anybody predict that? Well, we made this video when we were at that exact point in the chart right here. We made this video way back in December 15th, 2018, and we called for a legendary rally. But we'll be honest, we didn't think the rally would be this legendary. But again, what's interesting is that we went on this massive rally, which, by the way, I do not believe is healthy in terms of the structure of it, which we'll get into a little bit later. But we went on this rally and we got rejected right where we were supposed to, right with our 7-year resistance line. So that's trend number 1, and it's very important to understand what this is telling us. We're going to get into more trend lines. We're going to get into indicators. We've got our pop quiz coming. This is going to be a jam-packed video full of information where we make crypto, that super complicated world of crypto, really simple so that you can have more success. Hit that subscribe button right now. What's really interesting is look at this rejection level. Look at this rejection from our major resistance. This is a large wick we're talking about. Smart money was taking profits up here, right? Smart money was taking profits. There was a lot of profit taking and it pushed prices down. Big rejection. So my students, we were taking profits at 13,500 using my customized strategy that I teach in the classes. Just think about how much money that would have saved you if you took profits up here, because we saw a 30% fall down. Just think about that. I want to help you go from a struggling trader to making confident trades and winning trades. Here is how you sign up to the #1 crypto classes in the game. Join our students from around the world that are having their lives change. Again, I want to help you go from that struggling trader with all that stress to having pure confidence, no more stress in making those winning trades. Here's how you sign up. You're going to sign up to the Diamond Combo if you've been in crypto for just a few months. It'll be the first link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video as well, or go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. If you sign up, it saves $600 on this Diamond Combo. If you sign up with Bitcoin or Ethereum, save an extra $300. You're going to sign up to the Gold Combo, our top seller, our most popular by far, if you've been in crypto for around 1 year. It'll be the second link right down in the description, or take a look inside the video, or go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Again, sign up with Bitcoin or Ethereum, save an extra $300. This is where you put your foot down and you say, I don't want to guess anymore. I don't want to wonder when I should take profits. I want to know. I want to get rid of all that stress, and I want confidence. Today is the day you make that change. If you have any questions, Steve, which is the best classes for me based on my experience, email me right now, right here, info@cryptocrewuniversity.com, info@cryptocrewuniversity.com. I'll make sure we get you set up with the right classes that are best for you. Now, let's get into our smaller term trend line. We looked at our bigger term trend line. We understand, okay, for us to get to 20K, it's going to be a little bit challenging because this is now major resistance, and it's proven that with this massive rejection. So this month, our resistance is at 14. Next month, it moves up to almost 16. The month after that moves up to almost 17. So for the next few months, we've got major resistance before 20K. But how about our short-term trend line? What is our short-term trend line telling us? And this is something that we've talked about for a few months. This is the trend that we have been in for several months while prices were rising, and we are still intact. Remember in our last video, we had talked when we were at about 12,000 or so, and we said, look, this is nothing to be concerned about because we still have not broken our trend line. Once we break that trend line and go below, that's when prices will really start falling more rapidly. However, if you look at the candle formation, it's quite beautiful. As we were approaching, you see these long wicks. That was a lot of buying pressure coming in and giving us a nice soft landing to bounce off of our support, which we saw in today's candle. Today's candle does have a large wick so far, so there is some selling pressure coming in and starting to push us down. So our trend is still intact. That's the bottom line. This uptrend that we've been in prices for several months is still intact. It's not broken. So that's a good sign. But what are our indicators telling us? Right? We understand the big picture trend. We've got some resistance. We understand the short-term trend still intact. Prices can still rise, right? What are our indicators telling us? And this is where things start to get a little interesting, because our indicators, we're going to take a look at the RSI and the stochastic RSI. We understand our price channel that we're in here, right? We've gotten rejected from each top in this price channel. And again, if we were to get rejected again, we're looking at 14, 15K. So to get to 20 this week, it will take a lot of momentum coming into the market. Can we find where the momentum could come from? Or are we in some trouble for some prices to start tumbling down? Well, if we look at our RSI, we're hanging out at about 55. And if we zoom in here, this number right here on the RSI, which we've talked about for many months, 47, has held critical level, especially during this rally. If we take a look at our consolidation period here, before our rally, we were holding above here as strong support. And then when we started our rally, we continued to come down and hold support on this level. And just recently, we saw some support coming in and a nice bounce from that level. At the same time, our stochastic RSI is cooling off, right? We had that correction down from 14,000 all the way down here, just a little bit below 10K momentarily, but it gave us an opportunity to cool off our stochastic RSI, and we have bottomed out right around 0. So what could happen is we're starting to see a bounce from our support in price action, starting to see a bounce from our support in the RSI, and starting to see curvature in a bounce in our stochastic. All three of those could align for a mini short-term rally. The question is, how strong will that momentum be? And to answer that question, we've got to look at our next set of indicators. Our next set of indicators, we've got the NVT. A lot of questions coming in. Steve, how do I get this NVT? I'm looking everywhere on TradingView, and what happened was this was taken down. The NVT indicator was taken down to my knowledge, and what's good is we have it saved in many forms. So we will continue to have it, whereas you won't be able to access it right now, which obviously you better join Team CCU. Hit that subscribe button right now. This is where we take the complex world of crypto that's overwhelming and stressful, make it super simple so that you have more success. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and we'll always keep you updated on the MVT. But it has not changed to blue, still red. So is there a major correction really right around the corner in the next few days? Not yet. Not yet. We still have not changed to blue. We will continue to keep you updated on this. What's interesting, we've got the ADXDI in the middle here. Our momentum, we're losing strength of the trend. We are losing strength of the trend. It's still pretty high, but we are losing strength. We're going to see if that curvature can help us come back. However, in price action, you start to see that mouth opening with the green and the red, meaning some strength is coming in with prices moving to the upside. The more gap you see, the bigger the price is going to jump to the upside. If we see small gaps like this, well, you can see the price reflected that, just minor moves to the upside. However, if we see bigger gaps like here, we can start to see bigger gaps up in price. So pay close attention to this. No big correction. However, a small rally is in place on our trend line. Now, as we continue to move into this video, we're going to take a look at more of that bigger picture. And there are some very interesting things. And again, we've got the pop quiz happening. I want to know, how many questions are you going to get right on this pop quiz? Are you going to get every single one? Are you going to get the bonus question too? Or are you just going to get one correct? So make sure you're paying close attention as we go through each of these indicators. And as well, so far we went through 2 different trend lines. And again, we're going to have our secret coin that we're going to cover some TA on. I think it's going to make a lot of you excited. So we have that to look forward to as well. We've got this comment coming in our last YouTube video, and it's going to really connect with you. It's coming in from Benjamin. Benjamin was basically gambling with his trades and really nervous with each time he made a trade. He wasn't sure if it was the right decision or the wrong decision, and basically got beat over the head in 2018, lost a whole bunch of money, and was really stressed out. Then he decided to sign up to my classes. Now he has a strategy and confidence. And he said he recouped all of his losses from 2018 in just 3 months. Benjamin, keep up the great work. I want your success story to be next right here. I am going to help you to go from being that struggling trader with a lot of stress to having no more stress, full confidence in making those winning trades. Here is how you sign up. You're going to sign up to the Diamond Combo if you've been in crypto for just a few months. It'll be the first link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video down below as well, or go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Sign up with Bitcoin or Ethereum, extra $300 savings, which is absolutely massive. You're going to sign up to the Gold Combo, our top seller by far, our most popular by far, if you have been in crypto for around 1 year. This will be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video down below, or go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Now, your biggest question is, well, Steve, which classes are the best for me based on my experience? Email me with your experience, how long you've been in crypto, and I'll make sure that we get you set up with the right classes. My email is right here, info@cryptocrewuniversity.com, info@cryptocrewuniversity.com. I look forward to welcoming you in and having you have that transformation from stress and struggle to confidence, freedom, and winning trades. Okay, now we're getting into some of that big picture. We covered our trends, we covered our indicators. Now it's time to uncover something really fascinating. All right, this is going to be really interesting in the next few charts. This one in particular. This is a chart I've been showing you for 6 months. And I've gotten a lot of comments. Steve, I rewatched this video and it made me so much money because it's really clear how you put the stairs in line here. And we said many, many times, once we cross 10K, our next major level of resistance is 14. Really, really simple. So we crossed 10K. Everyone's wondering what's going to happen. Everybody under the sun thought we were going to 20K, but we got rejected right directly at 14K. This is something that I've been showing you for the last 6 months here. We got rejected exactly where we were supposed to, but one thing I want you to pay attention to is that wick. Look at that wick with that pressure pushing us down. This is not a healthy sign in the next month or two. This is not a healthy sign. Obviously, we're still 2 days into this monthly candle, so we can't get a lot of information from it. But what we do know is that there was heavy resistance from 14K, a lot of selling pressure. Again, a lot of smart money were taking profits. And shout out to my students. We were taking profits up here, loud and clear sell signals for us to stack some cash. Now, what we see happening here, and again, I told you in recent videos, structurally, this is not healthy to see out of an extended bottoming market, extended bear market, where we saw our bottoming here and have an explosive kind of a blow off top move to start a bull run, it's not healthy to see this. And the big question I see is, well, Steve, what can make it healthy? What could happen that could really regain health? I'll give you two scenarios. One is we see a consolidation period for an extended period of time holding 10K. That would be really healthy for Bitcoin to really form some structure in the charts, which we're completely lacking. Another one is if we get rejected down into this zone. I know that would make a lot of people nervous, but it would be very, very healthy to see a consolidation for 1 to 3 months down here. That would be really, really healthy. So those are the two scenarios that I'll look for. I know everybody wants it to go straight to 20K, but that may not be really likely right now. What we want to see really focused on is one price level. Pay close attention. This is the one price level I want you to watch like a hawk, and it will really dictate where this market is going in a powerful way. It's 10K. I want you to watch that really closely. If we're able to hold 10K as support, continuously as support, sunny skies are ahead. Sunny skies are ahead if we can hold 10K as support. If we start holding 10K as resistance, we could really tumble over and prices could start falling more drastically, right? 10K is that level I want you to watch. It's that balancing act that we have right now. As we speak, we're above 10K, so we want to continue to hold 10K. Now, as we move into the fear and greed, it's very important when you are faced with a question of, hey, are we about to explode to 20K or are we about to crash down? And this is what's in a lot of your minds pretty much every day. This formula of today's video is what you can use every time you have that question. You're going to take a look at the trends. What are the trends telling us? The trend lines. Then you're going to go into our indicators. What are indicators telling us? And then you're going to go into that big picture view. What is the big picture telling us? And it will become really clear. You can use these skill sets every single time you have this question. So fear and greed, we've got a lot of greed. We've got extreme greed right now at 79, right? We know that our trend is starting to pick up price action in the short term. We know that in the big picture, we've got strong resistance coming in. So we're in extreme greed territory, right? Last month we were down here. What I want you to pay attention to is how we're going to interact with the 80 level. You can see the 80 level for a week or two has been pretty large support. We broke it, so it's now resistance. Back here on June 30th, resistance, and again here on July 3rd, so far resistance. So pay close attention to that 80 level, and we also want to hold 60. So 60 and 80, again, everything is based on support and resistance, really simple and clear. This next chart is very interesting. And we're going to have our pop quiz right now, so you better be ready with your answers. What I want you to do is comment on the video with pop quiz and then write your answers under 1, 2, 3, and bonus. This we'll get to first. This is our bonus question. I don't expect you to know this. This is quite a difficult question, hence the bonus question. But this candle is a telltale sign. Each candle has a different name, and each candle represents a clearly different scenario. This candle is a very large indicator that we have reversed the trend. What you want to see and look for is when you have the open and close with a thin body, open and close, right at about the same exact price in a large wick to the upside. If you see that thin body with a large wick to the upside, it will often come at the top of a rally, and it means this rally is about to reverse to the downside. We're on a weekly chart now. This is not a daily chart, and if you see this candle on a monthly chart, we've got some problems ahead. On a weekly chart, we definitely have some problems. On a daily chart, we'll have short-term problems. But a weekly chart, make no mistake, we will be watching how this unfolds for the next 2 to 6 weeks, because this is telling us that the trend is complete and the trend is reversing, right? This is what the candle says. I want to know, as a bonus question, what's the name of this candle? Do you know? I'll be very impressed if you know this. The cousin of this candle we can see earlier in the chart. The cousin of this candle is on the reverse side, where the body is also really thin, open and close price just at the same spot, except the long wick is at the bottom. This is also a reversing candle, meaning prices were heading down in an extreme way. We saw this candle play out on a weekly chart. We knew that prices were going to rebound in a big way, and they did. Almost 100% move. We moved from about 6K up to almost 12K. This is a reversing candle. Do you know the names of these two? They have two different names. There's one with a wick to the upside. There's one with a wick to the downside. I'll be very impressed if you know this, but I do want to always up your game. Every time you watch a video here, you are learning something new. And you probably said, wow, Steve, I never knew this about this candle. But each candle, I could talk to you for hours and hours. It is so interesting because each candle has a clear story to tell. That's why I always say the answers are always in the charts, not in the news. The answers are always in the charts. So we want to watch how this plays out. But let's get into our pop quiz. And again, let me see in the comments, write pop quiz at the top and your answers down below. I'm going to be going through to see who is going to get that 100%. Number one, is our trend still intact? Number one, is our trend still intact? And again, I have a lot of pop quizzes throughout my classes, which make it really fun. I guarantee my students have that big smile on their face because I love me some pop quizzes. Number two, what is our 7-year trend telling us? Remember back in the video, what was that 7-year trend telling us? Number three, what is the one price level we need to watch right now? Those are our three questions. That's our bonus question. I'm really looking forward to your answers. I want to see you get all of them right. If you can get just one of them right, that's also good. And let me know also, are you enjoying the pop quizzes? This is the first time we've unveiled a pop quiz in our video. Let me know what you think about our pop quizzes. I happen to love them. This really increased learning, and it will also make you better every single video. Now we're going to get into our secret coin and what that is telling us, right? Secret coin and what is telling us. But let's recap what we've covered so far. We know that our big picture trend, we've got major resistance. We know that our short-term trend still intact. We know that our indicators are telling us we could see a short-term rally. We know that our price action got a beautiful bounce off of our support and we're in line for a short-term rally. The big question with this short-term rally, if we can pass 14K. If we get resistance from 14K again, look for us to start having some trouble, and this could play out in the way of this being our huge warning sign. We'll revisit this a couple weeks down the line, but usually these candles are a telltale sign, especially when it's at the top of a rally. So can we reach 20K this week? It's unlikely. Are we going to have a major crash this week? That's also unlikely. It may happen a little bit slower depending on how things play out, but we're in the midst of a mini rally and we cannot really do much until we break our price trend here that we've been in for several months. All right, so now let's move into, we're going to get into another coin and review some TA also voted on by you guys. But before we do that, we're going to come to a review from Ruan. Ruan, this is a really special review. It's really going to connect deeply with you. He says, quote, "You've completely changed my life. I went from losing money to doubling my money in just a few months. My family is exceptionally proud of me, especially my wife and daughter. Today is a milestone for me. I am finally in the financial position to help out my other family members, specifically my brother who suffers from diabetes. That's a powerful feeling. That is changing lives. That is why I do what I do. I just got the chills. What wakes me up in the morning is changing lives. To read a review like that, that's special. That's special. To go from losing money to doubling your money in a few months and to being able to help out your family, that is what wakes me up in the morning. That's what gets me juiced up. That's why we do these videos. That's why we do our classes. I want to hear your success story next. I want to help you go from being that struggling trader with a lot of stress to no more stress, a ton of confidence in making winning trades. Here's how you sign up. You're going to sign up to that diamond combo if you've been in crypto for just a few months. It'll be the first link right down in the description. I'll link for you inside the video down below as well. Or go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Save $600 with this combo right now. And if you sign up with Bitcoin or Ethereum, extra $300 savings. You're going to sign up to this gold combo, our top seller, our most popular by far, if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video as well, or go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. If you have any questions about the classes, email me right now, info@CryptoCrewUniversity.com. The biggest question I get is, Steve, what are the best classes for me in my experience? Here's how long I've been in crypto. Here's my experience. Which classes are the best for me? Phenomenal question. If you have that question, email it to me right now, and I will get you set up with the best classes for you and your needs. info@CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Now, let's get to our secret coin review. This is XRP. If you want your coin covered in the next video, all you need to do is comment down below with your favorite part about our channel and the coin. And we'll see if your coin makes the list. But we're going to do this in every single video. It's been voted on by a lot of people, and we will continue. So what is XRP USD looking like on the daily? We're going to cover a handful of indicators, but we're going to start with price action. What I want to do is zoom out here because this price channel is very important, and you'll see really clearly in a second. Once we zoom out, this price channel becomes really, really simple. This price channel that we're in now was major resistance back here for an extended period of time. Then it was major support. Now we're in the price channel. Really simple. Major resistance, major support. Now we're right inside the price channel. And as we zoom in, we can see that we held our bottom really strong. The bottom of this price channel right at about 27 cents. We held it once, twice, 3, 4, 5, and 6 times, showing a lot of strength with our consolidation period at the end of a bottoming market. Really strong, really strong. As we approached the top, what you can see in the short term is a pattern that I've showed you repeatedly. We got rejected from our high, came down, created our first low, came up, got rejected from the high, the same high, came back down, created a higher low. Then we came back up, got rejected again with some wicks through. We don't care about the wicks, we care about the bodies. Came back down with a second higher low. Remember, what we want to see are several consecutive higher lows with rejection from the same level. This is oftentimes a breakout mode. We'll see how this plays out over the next 1 to 2 weeks. Right? That's what we're seeing in terms of price action. So this price level that we're getting rejected by is 47 cents. So watch that closely. Also, watch this trend line. If we break below this, we're going to have some short-term trouble, right? We know we got strong support down here at 27, but we'll have some short-term trouble. Watch if we break that with a body of a candle. Now let's go down here. We've got the RSI hanging out at 44, which is at a pretty good level. We've got some strong support in that area as well. We have breached below it momentarily. We have our stochastics bottoming out right at about 5 or so and starting some curvature. So it's a good sign that we're holding support. We've got a low RSI, bottoming out in stochastics, looking to move to the upside. All good signs for a nice push to the upside. What is our ADXDI telling us? that our trend is losing strength. Okay, so we're on our support here, but we're losing strength. We need to pay close attention to that, and we're pretty much battling between the red and the green right now. So nobody's in control. We want to see that mouth start to open. If you want prices to go up, you want to have that green cross up, and you want to see that trend increase strength. And as we battle, especially as we battle that 47 cents range. So that's what we're seeing with XRP. Again, if you want your coin covered in the next video, comment down below with your favorite thing about this channel and the coin, and we'll select it for the next video. Now on to Steve's secrets to success, and we've got a powerful one to get into today. What I want you to do is, this is where we take this complex world of crypto, make it super simple so that you have more success. This channel is for you. Join Team CCU. Hit that subscribe button right now. Make sure you hit that bell. Hit that thumbs up button right now. I appreciate you guys. I hope you're having a beautiful day. 4th of July right around the corner. It's an exciting time. You're going to come over to CryptoCrewUniversity.com, scroll to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, and hit that subscribe button to our email list. Stay up to date with the latest and greatest. You're also going to head over to Twitter, CryptoCrewU. Make sure you follow there. $100 Bitcoin winner will be announced tomorrow on Twitter. Also, I want you to share this video in one place, just one share. Every time you watch these videos, massive amounts of learning. You see things clearly in such a simple way. Share this video in just one place. Now, let's get to Steve's secrets to success. And it's a concept that you've probably heard before, but it's really difficult to grasp. Do the opposite of the herd. This is something that you've probably been hearing over the years, however long you've been in the investing world, and it's a very powerful topic, but it's very difficult to do. If it was easy, we wouldn't have a 95% failure rate, meaning 95% of people in crypto will lose more money than they make, just like in the stocks, bonds, ETFs, and that's not my opinion. These are facts. People have been losing for over 100 years in the stock market. And we always know, okay, all I need to do is the opposite of the herd. Why can't we do it? Because of one word, emotion. Humans have this really deep emotional tie with money, and it makes us stupid. It makes us stupid. Meaning, when prices were going up with crypto, right? And we were going up around 13,000, I guarantee you probably thought about buying crypto when we were at about 12,000 or 13,000. That was probably the strongest point where you were like, ooh, you know what? I need to buy. Everybody is saying we're going to 20,000. They must be right. I need to buy. That's where emotion gets the best of you. That's where emotion gets the best of you. Emotion is a money killer. Remember that. Emotion is a money killer. If you want to be successful in trading, you have to control emotion first and foremost. Let me give you an example. Let's say that there are two traders. Trader A, he's got the best strategy in the world, a proven strategy, but he can't control emotion at all. And then you've got Trader B, who's really good at controlling emotion, but has absolutely no strategy. Who do you think's going to make more money? Let me know in the comments. Who do you think's going to make more? The person that has the best strategy in the world that can't control their emotion at all, or the person with no strategy, but they're really good at controlling emotion? Hands down, the person that control emotion with absolutely no strategy. It is so simple, because if you're person A, you've got the best strategy in the world, it's telling you to sell up here, but all the humans are like, we're going to 20,000. It's very difficult to go the opposite direction of them because of your emotional attachment to greed and money. It's that simple. So I want you to focus as we move forward together in this journey of crypto, and always think, what are the majority of people saying? If you look around and the majority of people are saying we're going to crash down to 5,000, and you look everywhere, you look on all these different YouTubes and the Twitter and all this noise and crap, and everybody's saying we're going to crash to 5,000, guess what? We're not going to crash to 5,000, right? That's what the mentality you want to have that will set you apart from the other humans. This is a really powerful concept, and it's the most important. Strategy is the second most important thing, not number one. And look, I'm not going to call out anybody, but I've looked at everyone else's classes to see what they're doing. Nobody is covering the most important thing in all of trading. And I can tell you unequivocally, if you interview anybody that's got 10, 20, 30, 40 years experience in investing, I guarantee you the first thing they're going to talk about is emotion. Why aren't people teaching it? I'm not going to call out any names, but we cover it at length because it's the most important thing by far. Strategy number 2. But again, emotion will kill your money. I want you to take that emotion and really focus in on it and understand what is it doing to your life. It's probably causing you a lot of stress when we're up here at 13,000. You're probably having a lot of these voices in your head. Oh, let me buy. I know we're going to go to 20,000. But if you can control that, you have a substantially more chance than the other humans to be successful. So again, that's one of the things that separates us from everybody else with classes, because we go into it in detail and give a step-by-step how to overcome that. But really focus in on doing the opposite of the herd. Very, very difficult to do. Everyone understands it. Next thing. Oh yeah, 4th of July coming tomorrow, right? Happy 4th of July to everybody in my home country of USA. I don't believe we're going to have fireworks here in Ecuador, but we'll have to do something special to celebrate. I really enjoy this holiday. So from me to you, happy 4th of July. And everybody in the rest of the world, still happy July 4th to you as well. Last but not least, we're growing this thing together. And this is a special, special movement. Team CCU. I'm not doing it alone. I've been telling you for so long, we are doing this thing together. Back when everybody was calling me crazy. And again, this is another example of doing the opposite of the herd. We made a video way back when, almost a year and a half ago, calling for Bitcoin to bottom at 3,500. I got a lot of hate for this. And everybody called me stupid, crazy. Steve's got no idea what he's talking about. Steve's picking prices out of thin air. That's what the charts were telling me. That's going the opposite of the herd, and you guys supported me. Those of you that were following when we had no followers back then, maybe a 2,000 or something, and our channel has really exploded since then, and people are really starting to see, wow, Steve with these big picture calls is pretty accurate. On top of that, a lot of learning and really honest, not taking any paid ads. Steve's words are not paid for ever. And Steve tells us like it is, straight to the point. He doesn't constantly say we're going to the sky high or crash down. Very consistent, clear message, and you supported me. So thank you for that. We are building this together, me and you, and to the people to the right of you and the people to the left of you. We're building this thing together. Team CCU taking over crypto. This is a movement that's so special because we're focused on learning, focused on bettering our lives, bettering our mind, and really seeing more success, not just in crypto, but in everything. Every single Steve's secrets to success is to affect your life in a bigger, more powerful way. Who's doing that? We are doing that. We are in our own path, doing our own thing, supporting each other, giving back, making the world a better place. Positivity attracts positivity always and forever. So thank you for being a part of this movement, and let's make it bigger, better, stronger as we move forward. I appreciate you. I will see you right back here next week on Wednesday for another powerful video. Until then, peace and love to the crypto crew. Have a beautiful rest of your day.